Looking back, did you ever think that, hey, we're going to be fighting for the interim title?
Well, I thought I was going to fight him in October. I thought I was going to fight him in Abu Dhabi in October, to be honest. But obviously that never happened, and now we're here. So I am eventually fighting him. I thought I was going to fight on this Jan 24th card, so I was preparing for Ilya for a couple of weeks, to be honest. Just doing bits of training for him. And then obviously we got told it's Justin, Ilya's not fighting, so obviously me and Ilya mightn't like each other, lad, but I wish him nothing but the best with all his family shit. It's nothing to do with fighting. But when I win this belt, I'm the champ for now. I don't care if it says interim on it, I'm the champ, he's out the cage, I'm the champ.
So the way things have panned out, you're viewing this fight against Justin Gaethje as the actual UFC lightweight title?
Yeah, that's it, because that's the belt what's in front of me, you know what I mean? I'm not going to do a Justin and throw it on the floor and say I'm waiting for the real one. This is the real one. While Ilya's out of the cage, this is the real belt, and I'm coming to take it on with me. That's coming back to Liverpool, lad. It's as simple as that.
But what do you think of Paddy? Like, do you think it's going to be cordial? Do you think there's going to be some trash talk today? Like, what's your opinion on the guy?
I mean, I think people will think it's trash talk, but it's just him being him, me being me, you know. This is an entertainment business, and he's one entertaining motherfucker. So, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind him adding something to the story so that people want to watch. Either way, people are going to want to watch. I'm the most consistent, most exciting guy, and this guy is on a freaking tear right now. So when that cage door locks, we're going to try to beat the of each other, and I can guarantee every person in the arena will turn into an animal, and that's my goal every time.
Because I think the odds are in favor of Paddy. Like, do you feel like you're going to play spoiler, or do you feel like, hey, they're looking at this whole thing wrong right now?
Oh, no, I love being the underdog. I think I've been the underdog. So out of the 12 fights, I think I've been an underdog like 8 or 9 times, you know, because I'm always fighting such tough competition. But yeah, absolutely. I'm going to do the same thing I did with Tony Ferguson and Khabib. Fuck this whole thing up, and then I'm going to fight Ilya.
The fight itself, I mean, you don't want to get in a Justin Gaethje fight, I imagine, right? Or do you? Like, is part of you like, yeah, let's go out there, let's have a Justin Gaethje fight?
I'd love to have a scrap with him. I would have. In all my years of fighting, including my amateur fights, 35 fights, I've never really had a war. So it'd be nice to finally get one with the king of them, but I don't think it'll get that far. I think I'll finish him.
In combat sports, where you say styles make fights and so forth, why, with you two, what's the style that will make the fans want to watch this one more than anything else?
Well, I'm going to come out and strike with him. I know people are calling it a grappler versus striker fight, but it's not. There is a very big golfing class difference when it comes to the grappling and the striking, but there's not much of a golfing class difference when it comes to striking. Everyone thinks that he's just going to pick me apart on the feet and he's going to be better on the feet, and I'm going to show everyone the difference between a striker with boxing and leg kicks and an MMA striker, because that's what I am.
You kind of anticipate kind of a violent fight?
Yeah, you're fighting Justin Gaethje. You've got to anticipate a violent fight.
The side of Justin Gaethje's come out now, you know what I mean? He's locked in, and he said things along the lines of, I want to hurt this kid. You know, what comes to mind when you hear things like that?
Of course he wants to hurt me, you know what I mean? That's how you win. Like, that's just normal. I am going to hurt him. I don't want to hurt him, I'm going to hurt him. He's not going to be playing golf for a few weeks, put it that way.
Is there a bit of mind games going on with Justin Gaethje?
No, I'm going to try and knock him out. I'm going to come out and try and knock him out just like I did to Chandler. If the takedown presents itself and I can take him down, then I obviously will, because it's my easiest path to victory. But every fight starts on the feet, so I'm prepared to stand with Justin Gaethje. And I do see a lot of holes in his game. He defends punches by getting punched in the face, you know what I mean? So you can't do that with me for 5 rounds. I'll punish you for it.
You did get Justin Gaethje's name because, you know, a lot of people, win or lose, are not quite physically the same after their fights.
He won't be physically the same after this fight. I will. I'll be exactly the same. I'm going to put a beat down on him like he's never received. And I can promise you that.
I know you said there's a lot of doubt around you, but you opened this fight as the betting favorite, and a lot of people thought that was because maybe, you know, they would put the money on Justin and the odds would flip, but it stayed that way the entire time in the fight week here. So do you feel like maybe there is more people believing in you than you actually maybe think?
That just shows the smart people have picked me though, doesn't it? The people who are actually putting money on it. All the old guard, the fighters, are picking Justin. because they don't like it when the next generation comes in and starts beating the old guard. So all the lightweights that I see who are now retired or on the way out are all picking Justin to win. But that's just because it makes them look good if Justin wins, when I want to beat him worse than they did, or some of them got beat by him.
Yeah, certainly take nothing from those comments. It's 25 minutes in time. Right now, what he's saying right now does not matter. All that tells me is hopefully he's going to be overconfident. And the last thing you can do in this sport is have false confidence. He'd be crazy to think that and not know that I'm one of the most dangerous guys he's ever fought. I want to take him to the 4th and 5th round, and I want to do the same thing, turn his face into minced meat. Yeah.
When you look at him, how good do you think he is?
I think he's really good. I think the sport is crazy. I think anything can happen at any moment. And I think all the people that have those opinions have never taken the risks that we take. A bunch of cowards that just like to talk. And I don't care what people say about him. I know that he's dangerous. I know that he's confident. And again, those are two huge variables. It's a constant battle for momentum. And I'm going to have to take it early and keep it. And if I do face adversity, I got to come back and show him that I am a vet. I am the most dangerous guy that he has ever fought.
Paddy has said from day one of coming into the UFC, Scousers can't get knocked out. How much are you looking forward to proving that wrong?
Yeah, you don't have to be a doctor to know that if you have a brain, you can get shut off if I just shake it. And so I'll show him. If I could shake his head and make his brain touch his skull, he's going to go to sleep.
Is part of you hoping that maybe Justin can finally be the one to drag you into a war, take you to the full 5 rounds and see what your medal is made of?
Yeah, of course, but I know I've got that in me anyway. I know I've got the heart and the desire to go 5 rounds with a warrior like Justin Gaethje, but it's not going to go that long. As I say, I'm going to put a beating on him, and it's going to be like he's never had before, and I can't wait to show everyone just how good I am.
Justin, when you hear those comments, does that inspire any sort of fire inside you, or is that just the same talk you've heard from other opponents before?
No, I love it. This guy, I love everything he's been saying. He definitely sounds overconfident. He's out here disrespecting legends like Dustin Poirier. I'm going to dog walk this English on Saturday. Watch.
Does part of you feel like, Justin, you're representing the legends against the new breed here?
One more time.
Do you feel like you're representing the legends against the disrespectful new breed here?
I'm still in it. Legends retire. I ain't retired yet. I'm still in it. The fire is still as bright and as hot as it's ever been, and I cannot wait to fight this guy.
Lad, Dustin's never got a nice word to say about me, lad. So, I was honest and said he looked like shit against Gaethje. Fucking hell, stop fucking crying, you can't get
That wasn't even
fat.
the fight you were talking about. You said his last fight.
Which? No, I'm saying Dustin looked like shit against Holloway. That was what I said.
You would also look like shit against Holloway.
Well, we'll see. Once I beat you, I could end up fighting him.
Well, you won't be fighting him.
Justin, you said you want to drag Paddy specifically to the later rounds. Is that because you just want to test him there, or have you seen something in his performances that make you know you can have success there?
No, it's just what I find the most success. He's weird, he's awkward fighting style, and it's gonna be a little puzzle. I'm gonna have to figure it out through the first round. And similar to my other opponents, I constantly am building momentum, and this is a battle of momentum. And I said I'm gonna dog walk this mother.
If he lasts that long. As I've been saying this whole time, Justin Gaethje's a legend, and I'm going to come out and I'm going to finish him. I'm going to add another... You know that! I'm going to add another legend to my resume and take this interim title back home to Liverpool, England. And everyone here is ready for it. They all want to see it. That's what's happening tomorrow. Let's go!
Oh, it means everything. I've committed my whole life to this, and this is every fight's the biggest, but this is the biggest fight of my life. I cannot wait to carry the stars and stripes on my back and represent this country like it should be represented.
Thank you, sir. Good luck to you. Justin Gaethje, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all. We'll see you all tomorrow night.
I just did what Eddie Alvarez did to me at about the same age. I just had to show him that, you know, you can't talk or think reckless when you're going in there. Him saying his face is not going to look, my face is going to be all fucked up, his face is going to look the exact same. This is going to be the same exact fight as Michael Chandler. Those are terrible ways to approach this sport. You can't do it, and I just showed him why.
I thought it was great that you gave him some credit to his tagline, the Scousers don't get knocked out. But I mean, as you're hurting him multiple times over there, like, do you start to get frustrated at all? Or like, what do I got to do here?
No. I just got to stay in it. You know, my coaches do a good job at keeping me focused and keeping me in the fight. But I've been here, I've done it too many times to try to think that it's over or he's quitting. I knew, you know, I could feel that this guy was trying to hurt me the whole time. And if I took my foot off the pedal for a second, he was on my ass. And he did a good job up to the last second. I really wanted to finish him, but I loved teaching him a lot. He said my face was not going to look the same after the fight, and his would look the exact same. So as soon as it was over, I was like, well, look at your face, motherfucker. It does not look the same. So for him to, you know, and he's going to learn from this. You cannot have that mentality when you come in there. He needs to accept the worst possible outcome, and that's how you perform the best, when the pressure is the highest.